the Homeschooling Grammy, and can you believe it? It's like day 8 of VEDA already. How did that happen? I'm impressed with my own self. I didn't think I would make it past like day 2. So anyway, I was thinking what I would like to do is kind of do an ongoing series, kind of sharing more in depth how I deal with my trigeminal neuralgia diagnosis in the day-to-day. And that means, like, what do I do? What do I do specifically to help support myself in this journey? Because, you know, isn't everything today like, oh, let's just fix this, right? Let's just fix it. Let's just give you a pill. You take this pill and, you're magically all better. You take this pill and you'll lose 20 pounds. It's really easy. Or you do. Everything is like a quick fix. But it doesn't last, right? Those quick fixes usually don't last. So my approach is a natural approach. And I've explained this in previous videos, and I can even, leave an iCard. If you don't understand or don't know what trigeminal is, I'll leave an iCard to explain to you what the illness is and what it means. Because, I'm human too, and I'd like to pretend, not even pretend. I can't say it's pretend. I want to be what I used to be. If that makes any sense. So I kind of fall into denial sometimes about, you know what, Kim, you really do have this illness. All you got to do is look at videos from me a year ago that you can physically see how different I am. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. It's okay. It's just part of the journey. But I have to remind myself of my new reality, and that there's, as much as I want to try to make my life as normal as possible, there's parts of my life that are not ever going to be normal again. And I want to share part of that journey. I want to share what I do, the things that I have to think about before I leave the house, the things that I have to do on a daily basis, what I put in my mouth, what I put on my skin, what I breathe into my lungs, all of these things and all of these ways that I try to deal with and support my body and keeping myself well enough to function. Because there was a time that I could not function. There was a time that I couldn't get off the couch. I couldn't talk. It hurt to cry, honestly. Tears would come down my face, but that would be as far as I could let it go because it was so painful. It hurt to touch my tongue to my teeth. It hurt to swallow. It hurt to breathe. It hurt to be in the light. So many things. That was my reality. And through the grace of God, I was shown a different way. So I want to be more in depth with what I do and more open about what I do in the day-to-day and more open about my struggles because I have them. I have doubts and I have, because I'll be honest, I struggle sometimes because I'm going to try not to get upset right now because that's not the purpose of this video, is for you all to see me get upset. But I have some people that I know with this illness that are struggling so bad. And I get it. I get it because I've been there. That you're like, I can't take one more second of pain. Because the intensity of the pain is beyond anything that I have ever imagined pain could be. Childbirth doesn't even come close. It is all consuming. It just takes over your very being. And to be in that place and to have that sense of hopelessness, which some of these people still have. And, you know, I started my own Facebook group called Hope for Trigeminal Neuralgia because I wanted there to be a place of hope and a place where people can pray for each other and they can talk about Jesus and they can talk about natural healing if they want to. They can talk about all these things and not feel ridiculed or made to feel less than because they have decided that they do not want to take the pharmaceutical approach, the medical approach, the pharmaceutical approach that says the only thing that's going to work for you is these highly addictive narcotics and drugs and mind-altering pharmaceutical stuff that would have changed me completely. And I said no to all of that because I believed with all of my heart that God had a bigger plan and that he had another way. And so it breaks my heart when I see people on some of these other Facebook groups and I reach out to them. If they're like so desperate, I reach out to them. I private message them and I'm like, you know, have you ever thought of trying something else? Because it's not an instant fix. Natural healing is not an instantaneous fix any more than maybe getting some relief from a drug that wears off in a while. And I'm going to tell you that I am seeing results. It's taking time, but I'm seeing results. I went from getting 3 hours at a time of relief. And now the longest that I have been with relief from the worst of my symptoms has been 6 days. 6 days. That's nothing but miraculous that I have had 6 days of time where I'm aware. I'm always aware. I'm always aware that this side of my head especially is different. But I'm able to function. And it's a type of pain that I'm able to live with, that I'm just able to go about my day to day, where before I was rendered unable to function, completely unable to function. So I want other people to have that hope, but it takes diligence and it takes being purposeful in what you're doing and not giving up and trusting God. So I just wanted this to be kind of an introduction because I really think it's important and I want to share this with other people and I want to give God the glory at the same time because I wouldn't have this information myself if it wasn't revealed to me through a prayer that I spoke out loud in front of my husband, crying and saying, I'm going to believe that Jesus has another way for me. So, okay, I don't want to make this video very long because it's a VEDA video. And I don't want to lose you all in the process. But so that's where I'm going to go. And I'm going to give you a peek. So sometimes the peek at my life may not be a pretty peek. I'm going to be honest. It may not. I may not have my hair done. I may look kind of crazy. Because I am kind of crazy sometimes. But yeah, that's going to be where it's going to go at. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I do diet-wise and supplement-wise and essential oil-wise, and how sometimes I fall off the wagon just like everybody else. But I keep getting back up again because TN doesn't have me. It may have TM, but it doesn't have me. So you all, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please make sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't before. I also do tons of homeschool videos, and I do day in the life, and I do hauls once in a while. And I also love to do collabs with other YouTubers. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I will talk to you later. God bless.